Hey guys, it's a rainy Saturday here in Boone, so I thought this might be a good opportunity to show off another one of my guitars. This is the 2007 PRS Tremonti Signature in black, which usually I'm not a solid color guy, but I really dig this guitar and I got it for a steal. So, as you may have noticed, I'm a very large Mark Tremonti fan. He's a big favorite of mine. I love Alter Bridge. I've loved Creed for years. So, this guitar is very different than the Custom 24 that I just showed in the last video. It's not a one-trick pony per se, but it's pretty limited in its spectrum of what it does. It's sort of like a really pissed off Les Paul. That's the best way I know to describe it, with a tremolo. So yeah, this has sort of become my main guitar for the intertwined stuff because it's got a really fat, punchy modern rock sound, and it's still got that really nice scale length that I like. The 25 scale length sounds great for half step down, which is where I play. So I'm going to do some of the same things that I did with the other video. Actually, I left the amp in exactly the same settings, and I put the mic in the same place and everything, so I'm not going to change anything on the amp from where it was in the last video. So there's a clean tone and a sort of like bluesy tone, and then a really heavy tone, and I'll do some lead stuff. But I'll show you all the things that this guitar can do. And this guitar has no modifications except for a very small one that I've done here in the back. You can see I've installed, try to get it close here, I've installed a Tremolo. And right now I'm not using the Tremolo, it's full floating. But I'll do another video talking about that thing. But anyways, I'll just show you some of the things that this guitar can do and what it sounds like. So anyway, alright, cool, check it out. Alright, so we'll start with a clean channel. As you may have guessed, because this is Mark Tremonti's signature guitar, the pickups in this guitar are sort of tailored to his playing style. That being the bridge pickup is really hot. It's one of the hotter pickups I think I've ever used. Not like, it's not screaming active pickup hot, but very hot. And it's also kind of bright. Definitely brighter than the pickup in my 24, so it's a lot more aggressive, edgier. And the neck pickup, if I'm not mistaken, the neck pickup is essentially a Dragon 2, but it's more vintage style and it's warmer. It's actually really warm, especially with the single cut body and the 22 frets. It's a really warm neck pickup and it sounds great for clean stuff. So anyway, I'll show you the guitar here with a clean tone, and I'll just cycle through the pickup settings. So we'll start with the bridge pickup, and I'll do my best to play some Mark's chords and stuff. So anyway, here's the bridge pickup. Alright, here's both pickups together. So you can hear that's already a lot warmer. And now we'll go to the neck pickup by itself, and this one's super warm. Alright, so that's sort of what it sounds like on a clean setting. I'll switch over to the bluesier grit sound now, and we'll give that a whirl. Alright, here we go with some grit on it, but it's important to note that this setting, even though there's really not that much gain, it's going to get really snarly sounding because this pickup in the bridge is really hot. So you could play rock stuff on this kind of setting with this pickup because it really growls. So we'll do the same thing again. We'll go through all the pickups and start with the bridge. Okay, here's the selection of both pickups in the middle. Alright, and just the neck pickup by itself. Alright, now let's go over to the heavy rock setting, the lead channel on the Mark IV, and we'll see how that sounds. Okay, here we go. Here's full digging in hardcore sound. And this is, like I said, it's set the same way that the 24 was set in the last video, but it's going to be considerably more gainy because this pickup has really got a lot of bite. So we'll start with the bridge and go all the way through. Alright, now we'll go to the middle pickup. Alright, and here's the neck pickup. Okay, so now we'll kick on the delay and the effects loop and the BB preamp in the front to drive the amp harder, and I'll play some lead stuff. And again, like the other guitar, this bar keeps the guitar in tune really well. In fact, with these floating trims, sometimes the strings will go a little out of tune when you bend it real hard, and you can actually bring the guitar back into tune by dipping the bar. So I prefer this setup to something that's locking. I just think it's easier to work with, and it stays in tune, I think, just as well. You just have to know how to use it. So anyway, here comes some really screamy stuff. Alright, here we go with super overdriven amp mode. As you can imagine, this guitar sounds really good with lead lines. And I'll try to play some of the slippery legato stuff. I'm not quite as good as Mark is, but I'll try to play some of his style licks. But start on the bridge pickup and go all the way through. Okay, now we'll go to the middle position. And now just the neck position. just for fun, let's really go crazy with the bar and see what that does. Okay, so as you can see, the guitar stays in tune, just like all other PRSs, ridiculously well. So that's the Tremonti. Definitely, if you like the modern rock sound, the really chunky guitar, and with lots of sustain and everything, this is a great guitar. You should check it out. This one also has the up route. I don't know if you noticed with the trim, I can really pull up on it hard. So yeah, definitely check this guitar out if you like the single cuts. It is kind of heavy, but you know, you get used to it. The tone is worth it. So. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this, and catch you next time.